I'm Johnny Smokes, and we'll be with you all day. Mikey's here. I want to kind of take everybody back and give them like the history of how this thing started and you got involved. So we know Tony's part, right? We can kind of talk about that. Like the first time he did it, and he tells it usually kind of every stream, those fundraising streams. He talks about how he knew that there were some kids in his community he was an officer with, and he did that first stream, and it took him 2 hours to raise $2,000, and so he did that and was able to give the bikes away. And then you got involved. So start from there and kind of give us the history behind that.
So this is year 4 for me, and my first ice cream event. We started out at a small baseball park in South Charleston. Tony was still working full-time as an officer, still had some connections to the community, so he was going around trying to promote it. When he was working, telling people stop up at the ball field, grab some ice cream. We rented some inflatables at that time too.
Yeah.
Had the local first responders. I would say we probably had 4 agencies that showed up that came to support it, and ended up being 100 people, a couple hundred people, that came. We had, I'm just going to take a guess, around maybe 50 staff members, if that came. But I mean, it was a great event, and it was growing. That's all we wanted to do, was be able to grow that, get the message out there of what we were doing. The ice cream event is more about giving families an opportunity to have a free day that they can come enjoy something together without having to spend any money. And with that, the free ice cream, but then it's also doing the mission of the Serve First Foundation, Serve First, TARP, of bridging that gap and bringing first responders in, let them meet the people that work in their communities.
Yes.
Most of the time when they're trying to do that, it's the worst times of their lives when they're meeting the police officer or the firefighter or the paramedic, and we want to give that opportunity for them to come in. So that's what it was really all about.
Yeah.
And obviously we're in year 4 for me now.
That's
we have
awesome.
grown into we went from that small ballpark to a larger county park here to accommodate more setups and bring in more people. Each year it's just grown and grown and grown. Last year we did hit our 1,000 attendee mark, so we were super excited about that, and we knew, all right, we need to plan bigger as we go. And so this year we're obviously at one of the largest venues in Charleston at the Go-Mart Ballpark. We're so excited to be able to partnership with them, the Dirty Birds Baseball Club here in Charleston. And 30 minutes into the event, we were already over 500 attendees. That was not the number of staff or streamers and people that we had here early this morning setting up.
Yeah, man, that's so awesome.
We went from that small ballpark to a larger county park here to accommodate more setups and bring in more people. Each year it's just grown and grown and grown. Last year we did hit our 1,000 attendee mark, so we were super excited about that, and we knew, all right, we need to plan bigger as we go. And so this year we're obviously at one of the largest venues in Charleston at the Go-Mart Ballpark. We're so excited to be able to partnership with them, the Dirty Birds Baseball Club here in Charleston. And 30 minutes into the event, we were already over 500 attendees. That was not the number of staff or streamers and people that we had here early this morning setting up.
Yeah, man, that's so awesome.
So we actually partner with the Big Brother Big Sister Tri-State here in out of Charleston, West Virginia, but it has 3 different counties that it participates with through their program. And we've been working with them for the past 4 years with the bicycle event. It's something that's private, that we don't talk about a lot within the community because it's their program and we just support it. So they host an event to support their program here for the bikes. And what we do is we pre-plan ahead of time. We bring enough bikes to support those families that are here, and they take those kids out to that big night of the light of the night, I believe is what it's called. And we bring the bikes here and do that for them. And through that partnership with them, talking with the Dirty Birds Baseball Club, they were like, we love what you're doing. We come back. We actually stopped in last week, and the first thing they asked, are you coming back for bikes again this year? And so we went ahead and started booking that. And as we talked about this, and then them getting to see what this is and see it all come together here today, we're already planning to host it next year and make it even bigger and better.
Man, I'm excited about that. Y'all, make sure it's right. Okay. you can kind of see, this is from center field. So as you can see, like all around that concourse, there's people. And then this is kind of the center field section, as you can see. So just a really cool, man, really cool thing. Great event. Like, it's awesome. I'm gonna try to make my way around the concourse and kind of show some things. But we're obviously gonna, we're not gonna like zoom in too much on anything as we go.
Line is pretty crazy to the ice cream over there, guys. There's tons of kids getting ice cream, and we definitely don't want to stop kids from getting ice cream.
No. We want them to make sure they get their. I would rather give up our taste test for them to have it.
Absolutely.
All right, come on, let's go, y'all.
This is amazing. I just am so thankful to be here.
Well, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for kind of being the, like Mikey said, the group that's like kind of been a partner with us early on and making it through it. So we're excited y'all are here. Thank you.
Thank you for everything you do. Anyway, we're Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Tri-State. We cover a little bit into Kentucky, into Ohio, but West Virginia is kind of our main place right now.
Okay.
We keep expanding. Basically what we do is we do one-on-one mentorship. We put kids with volunteers at schools, just in the community. They're all, background checked, reference checked, everything like that. So it's just not randoms or anything like that. But we're always looking for bigs. We just want to give kids that maybe don't have a positive support system, just give them that positive outlook on life. Just someone just to say, hey, like, why don't we try this instead of, going down this path.
That's awesome.
So it's really, that's just kind of what we do. We just try to find ways to connect with other resources, just give kids, what they need, clothes, shoes. But really the most important one is just mentorship. That's the biggest thing that we're seeing makes the biggest difference in kids' lives.
That's people, well, we got it. I mean, you come in, you got a line, and you get to come in, kind of meet Tony and hang out. It's really a cool thing, man.
I'm hurting so bad. Just feels so good.
Are y'all okay with Officer Messer? Y'all want? I've been asking Chad if they're good with Okay.
All right, love
Next.
y'all. What a day, man.
So y'all,
What a day.
literally, you couldn't see it. This man stood here for 3 hours and 24 minutes.
Awesome.
And just let everybody who stood in line talk to him, get some time to talk to him, hang out with him. So that's the reason that we couldn't just jump in on him. It's not fair for us to walk up with a camera and just jump in on the people that have been here that lined up an hour and a half before their time to come see you. So
awesome, man.
Daddy Messer in the house. Dude, I don't need to interview you on your own thing. What do you got to tell your own stream? What do you want to tell them, buddy?
Man, like I've been sitting there talking for the last 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I guess it's another year that absolutely been on the screen, but actually getting to come up and seeing someone's true colors, not on live eyes, not in front of people, like really get to shake someone's hand, have that genuine conversation is man, it's what it was today. Just blessed to get to see so many people. They come up, hey, I'm so and so.
It's tiring. It's exhausting.
Mm-hmm. In such a good way.
But
though.
you're able to sit and you're able to put the faces with the names that you see that are coming in, that are supporting TARP, that are really the people that are funding the reason that we're here today.
Absolutely.
You know, and you're getting to sit down and you're getting to hear their story. You're getting to talk to their kids. You're getting to kind of share that love back with them that they've shared with you.
Yeah.
And to people who have never met you, like that, your family. They know you. You're part of their family because you're there with them every night.
I think I heard that comment more. So I had a guy that one of the last like stories that I had, probably one of the last 10 or 15 people had come up to me, was military, and was talking about having a full-blown anxiety attack, standing in line to come up to meet the streamers and stuff, and talked about he got injured. They wrote a book about him. Been injured in the war and suffers from PTSD and anxiety, and his coping is TARP.
Yeah.
He goes to bed, his wife legit tells me he goes to bed every night. He watches you all the way through. He goes to bed at 10 o'clock. He turns on a late streamer and he goes to sleep. Man. And that's his coping. And to me, like, if that doesn't put a fire under my ass more than anything out here, then I don't know whatever will, No,
it is, man. And I know you get to see it. You get to see it in your chat. We talked to Hammer earlier. Hammer was very vulnerable, kind of with us about some of the struggles that he's had, and we see. Right now,
Yeah.
I'm a disabled veteran and stage 4 cancer survivor. We see these stories, but the stories that are coming to life when these people are walking up to you and going, "Hey, man, here's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Here's what I've been."
This is where it's at. I drove all the way down here from Colorado, Oklahoma, Texas, just to shake your hand, just to thank you, because not just Tony, but TARP has saved my life. I've met people. I've met the players, and inside of the server. I've met the viewers inside of Twitch chats. I've never been inside of a Twitch chat that I've felt welcomed. That I've come in and I'm having full-blown conversations with the other viewers, not just the streamer. And I think this has been the absolute most rewarding event for me mentally, because of going full-time with content creation. Big year for TARP, and GTA 6 coming out, and I feel like as a community whole, TARP, we are at the strongest point ever, and I don't think nothing could ever especially today, nothing could collapse this community. There's just too many people standing behind it,
Man, and we've talked about it. You and I have talked about it just personally. Are the things that you said, if the streaming side and the video game side ended tomorrow,
yes,
that your goal would be to continue having the Serve First Foundation and the things that it does to continue on.
Yeah, I'm beating the pavement as a police officer, still pushing humanizing the badge. It doesn't matter if I'm on stream, in front of thousands of people, or I'm out here and running a black and white, man. Be pushing humanizing the badge, and that's what I told, and that's what I was telling them out here. The most important thing from today is what these kids got offered by a video gaming community, humanizing the badge. We hope that every kid that left this event today, their memory of a police officer and a first responder was today. It wasn't a bad situation they may have had at a younger age. It was about today. Like, hey, I got to shake that cop's hand. I got ice cream, and I got to sit inside of his car, and I got a treat bag, and to me, that's what's humanizing the badge. That's building that relationship, and it's not happening enough.
Yeah. Well, to kind of end it off, I know you're tired, but to kind of end it off on a higher note, Mikey's already talked about next year.
Yep.
Mikey's already told. Mikey said that right here.
We are locked in already for next year.
We've already. He said we're ready to rock and roll for next year. So, can we go ahead and break that news? It's going to be the same venue.
I don't know about that yet.
No, okay, don't break it.
I don't know. Well, hold on. We can break the news about the venue, but just make sure the
That's
dates,
what I'm saying. No, not the dates. But we know that it's going to be the same venue next year.
So we have behaved ourselves enough that the Dirty Bird Stadium would like to have TARP back in its facilities. Yes, we can definitely say that.
We can't say that for every facility that we've been in, not Serve First related, but we can't say that for every facility we've been in, even this weekend.
That is correct.
But
that is correct.
we can say it about Dirty Birds.
That is correct. Yep. So we have locked in, which is really cool. And I don't know if you've spoke with the chat about this or not, but our bike drive that will take place in November, December, where we're going to give bikes up for Christmas presents. We have locked in the Dirty Bird Stadium. They want to work with us.
We talked to Big Brothers Big Sisters earlier. Yes.
Awesome. So guys, if you all got to, I know this is a little bit different from gaming content, but if you all really got to sit down and talk to Big Brother Big Sister and some of these sponsors, these people are out here doing the Lord's work, and they just don't have enough help. And TARP is their, I know this is probably cocky to say this, but TARP is their biggest supporter. Not Tony, not none of these streamers. It's TARP. It's you guys. You are funding. They do whatever they want. Hey, tell us how many boxes you want. We'll make the donation for you guys. That's you guys. That's all of y'all watching the streams right now. All of you ones that didn't get to make it. The streamers get the pride every day, Johnny, of being on the camera, getting the followers, getting the viewers, being able to do this. But it's the people that click on the stream every day that stay religious, they stay consistent, in the mission of TARP. And man, that's dude, I'm so humbled today, man. Today has just been an experience of a lifetime, and I feel good. I feel blessed, and I'm exhausted, and it's awesome. I couldn't say it no other way, man.
It really is. It really is, man. Well, thank you, dude.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Y'all done a good job.
We got a couple Partner Plus streamers I'm gonna finish up,
awesome,
and then
man.
we'll be wrapping up. Y'all, if y'all need me to kick it, let me know. But we got a couple more.
I love you, bro.
Love you, bro.
Hey,
You may help
guys,
you-
we love you guys. I
you may
appreciate
help
you
you
all.
up.
I'm okay. I love you guys. Appreciate you all. Thank you all for tuning in, hanging out today. And Johnny, thank you for exposing this, and showing all these people that travel today, because it's so much more than the game.
It is. It's cool. It's
all
so
these
cool,
wonderful
man.
people, So we love you guys. Appreciate you all, and love you.
Yeah.
God bless.
Love you, buddy. The snitch of the Pink Gang.
Why am I facing away?
Oh, turn back around.
Oh, this is
They
so.
said-
Dexter, I was like, what the heck
They
are we
said
doing?
you had a face for radio.
I Who said that?
Chat.
That is
listen,
atrocious.
I'm just saying.
That is insanity.
They said W. Laney.
Okay, all right, I'll take the W's.
And they said Elbert. And I don't know.
Yeah, the Bertricious is getting kind of outrageous here because everyone just keeps calling me Bertricia.
Well, and I can't help but call you Chief Button Riley.
The line of Roxwood, as you
Yes.
all know, because
Yeah.
Roxwood is the safest town. Oh, why are you down in the city? Why are you down in the city? Because the city needs help, okay? Roxwood doesn't need help.
Yeah.
The city does.
You don't see LSPD in Roxwood. You
No,
know why?
because it's shut down.
Yeah.
Between the marshals and Roxwood, it's too easy.
They don't
Too
need
easy.
It. They don't need it. And Alex Mason, he's soft. Dude.
He
I'm gonna
really is.
He's gone so soft.
It's outrageous, because LSP used to be so prestigious and honor. It's just not. It's just I don't know what happened.
So tell me this. I'm
Yeah.
gonna change gears a little bit.
Okay, all right.
Who's the snitch?
Johnny Appleseed,
Johnny
left
Appleseed.
and right.
Yeah.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
That's what I figured.
I take the heat for it because
Because you can
exactly.
and you can handle it.
I can handle the
You're
heat.
man enough to handle
I can
it.
handle the heat, but
Yeah.
he doesn't. He's gonna be our downfall.
Yeah.
He's the one snitching.
All right, let's get it in the chat, y'all. Who of the 4 Pink Gang members?
Yep.
Sorry, I had a little sweat bee on me.
Yeah.
Of the 4 Pink Gang members currently right now.
Yep.
When I've kind of walked through them. There was a little RP interview with Smokes and Laney at one point.
Laney played it
And-
so good.
And we kind of walked through the hierarchy of the Pink Gang.
Right.
All right, so you got the Pink Gang. We said Laney will tell you that Johnny Appleseed is the head of the snake.
He's the head of
and
the
needs to be
snake.
cut off. But if you've got Little Vic, you've got Smitzy, you've got Laney, and you got Johnny, who needs to be the first to go?
Ooh.
Who needs to be the first to go?
I want to
Chad?
know what they say. That's good.
I need your opinion.
That's good.
This is a call for action.
Yeah, we need the input now.
Who needs to be the first to go?
Buddy, I hate to tell you.
Don't tell me they're saying me.
I hate to tell you.
They're saying me?
Chad.
It is Laney, Johnny, Laney.
That's crazy because
God,
whenever there's a
no.
shootout with the police, Laney lays out 6 of them. Like, oh, W Laney. Oh, now it's L
And
Laney.
who's actually saving
Yeah.
everybody from going to jail?
That's what I'm saying.
It
Everybody
may be a close
flip-flopping.
tie before you and Johnny. I'm not gonna lie.
That's crazy work.
Yeah. Well, it's about to be all y'all because Johnny Smokes is going to come in and just shut it all down.
Well, that's what you think, but we've got a plan for that.
Oh, okay.
We've got plans for everything.
Oh, that's true. You do kind of have plans. for
We
everything.
do. We've got ins and outs. We're
Yeah.
prepared. We're not afraid. And we'll call the police if we need to.
And they'll call. They
will
will.
call the police.
They will call the police if they need.
Yeah, unless you're wanted, and then that doesn't work out well because then they just show up and they're there for you.
to. You're wanted, and then they come pick you
Yeah,
up.
it's not good.
Mason wasn't so soft on that one. Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Anyway. All right, Bert. Thank you, buddy.
Absolutely.
I love
Thank you for having me.
We're gonna go talk to some more.
Y'all be
Partner Plus
good. Enjoy
streamers.
the day, chat.
So let's start back. Mason is an OG in TARP. You played in a previous role play server.
Yeah.
How did you find TARP?
Same way most people do TikTok.
Okay. Okay.
I found Tony when he didn't even have live studio yet. He was pointing
Yes.
the camera at his computer.
Yeah.
And I just saw it and looked like they were having a lot of fun. So I hopped in, and Trav actually was in the server with me beforehand.
Yeah.
And we owned it together. And I said, hey, man, I know we own a server right now, but I'm going over here.
Yeah.
And that one finally dissolved, and Trav came over, and the rest is
This has
history.
been cake and ice cream
Yeah,
ever since.
5 years later.
This is you're the real chief, and Chief Burton Riley is just fake.
Yeah.
The fake chief. So talk about that.
Well,
talk
he
about
got
your
that
journey.
chief spot by a loophole.
Oh God! Shots fired, chat. Shots fired.
No, I
Good
was.
thing Bert's gone because Mason was about to put him under.
Oh, I've been roasting him all day.
Place like this. And what's really funny about West Virginia is that this part especially, it's not a tourist destination. So my accent here throws people right off.
Everybody off. Yeah.
When they start hearing either the English people talking or an Australian, they don't understand me, so I have to start talking American.
Oh yeah.
So especially when I ask for a water, that's what we call it, a water, and they go, oh, what? And I go, water. I would like a water. I would like a water, please.
You use your
I don't know why I
Kinsley.
went into Kinsley
You
then.
have to say to use your Kinsley voice.
Can I have a water? Thank you.
And that's why we're live, is so that you guys can kind of participate as well. So let me get like a close up of the strawberry so you can kind of see. I know it's not a good focus.
Oh, pretty good. That's pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie. That's really good.
If you like strawberry, and I do.
Jackson WTF3 News. We're out here with whoever this guy is, could you tell me what has been the highlight of your day so far? So when it comes to ice cream, what is your favorite type of flavor?
Well, we had the West Virginia.
Revenants. If TARP was a board game, would it be Monopoly or Hungry Hungry Hippos?
Hungry Hippos for sure.
Wrong, but the correct answer is Nickelback.
So we got go here. We got go here. Tell us about how you found TARP.
Okay, so finding TARP. I was a part of another community, and I was following Tony for a while, but I knew T-Bacon for years. Actually, out of everyone here, I've probably known T-Bacon the longest. And I hadn't seen him in a while, and then all of a sudden he started streaming again, and he was streaming TARP. And watching, it's not just the interaction he had, it was his whole change of his demeanor and his attitude, and it was just like, it was all about having fun.
Yes.
You know, and there was no stress about like, oh, I need to get a scene, or I need to do this, or I need to make sure everything's good. It was all about having fun, and you could definitely see like that family energy. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take that leap. And then I was like, okay, let's go. Let's start. And then the first person I came in with was like my old guy that slapped hams. You know, Mr. William O'Brien,
yes.
you know, I got a nice slap at people in the chat. And, you know, and then just started going around and meeting people, like hanging out at White Widow. And like, you know, you're always nervous about meeting the new people, but everyone here in TARP in this family was just like more than welcoming. You know, they're just like, they don't treat you like a stranger. It's just like, hey, you're here now, you're family. So,
well, and that's one of the things that you do super well. There are a handful of people that I would lump in with Hammer, right? Mm-hmm. That are super creative RPers that have those creative juices. I don't know, is it right brain, left brain? One of those sides of your brain that have those creative juices flowing, and you're absolutely one of them. So last night we had a little bit of a conversation about that. So
ended up watching some TARP. I found Bobby first and started watching the rest of them, and ended up over in TARP. I wanted to be a part of the mission. I loved what Tony was doing, and I loved the events that they did, so that's why I ended up in TARP. I wanted to come over here.
That's awesome. So your first character in TARP was KJ?
KJ and Jenny Joe were kind of the same, but people knew KJ
the most.
Yeah.
So did you create them both around the same time?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. And actually my backstory was Jenny Joe.
Really?
Yeah, not KJ.
So that's who you applied with?
Yes, that's who I applied with.
Okay. So Janie Joe, who was your country.
Yeah. Heidi ho.
Hi, Janie Joe. And she would just show up and cause havoc anytime you got around her.
Yep.
Talk a little bit about that process. That
what
was
TARP has done in whole. Like, there's really no words to be able to explain the feeling of it.
To see the TARP community, and we've seen it time and time again.
Yeah.
Right. It's not like the TARP community is not the family. The Messer family is not going to show up and show out. Right. We always know that. But to see it from in April, and then to see the American Heart Association, and then to see the PC giveaway that's kind of led to this event, it's just so awesome to be like that small piece in the puzzle. And that's, so you did kind of your own bike thing.
I did my own bike thing. We raised enough for 11 bicycles. I put it on with Hernando County Sheriff's Department. We had one of the homeless shelters for the kids and everything. I reached out to them, and they were so grateful, because it's where they run into is it's always Christmas time that these kids get the bicycles, and it's never the middle of the year.
During the summer.
Yeah, it's never during the summer. So I wanted to be able to bring to the kids something fun for the summertime, for them to be able to get outside and enjoy the summertime. And so that's just what we did. And I never would have thought that we would have raised enough for 11 bicycles my first go around. And it was such a blessing to be able to do and be a part of. It was amazing.
Yeah, it is.
It really is.
That's what kind of ties it all together. And I've been saying kind of all day is like we all have fun, and we get together and we get to RP with each other and make fun content, in a video game. But at the same time, like, it's so much bigger.
There's
than that.
such a bigger picture that goes into it, and that's what it's all about. That's why I love TARP.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Tiff, thank you for your
appreciate
time.
you.
I know,
love you guys.
How did you find TARP, and what made you go, I think I want to get in and start doing a little bit of that?
I was playing Call of Duty with B-Hawk, and apparently he went to, I think, high school or something with Messer.
He did, yes. So when you got in, like, what did you? So you found it. You like, I'm gonna get in.
Mm-hmm.
Your first character was Samantha.
Samantha, yeah.
Okay, and then what? Who was? Because you were kind of in a group. You had a group that you kind of ran with early on.
Yeah.
Who all were the people that you kind of found in city early on?
It's just we were rolling around. That's when I was working at Yellow Jack.
Yeah.
When I was always trying to find Smitty and Bobby, the Bash Bros.
Yeah.
You know, like everything up there in Sandy Shores.
And you had, and then you've had some people over the years that have you've always kind of had good role play with.
Oh yeah.
Old TG with y'all's lady characters.
Yep.
And then the Yellow Jack crew with Willow and that whole crew. So there's been a lot of good role play that you've seen that you kind of really started in the county.
Yeah.
Before
I miss that stuff.
Before
and even with like the OG Misfits, like that house right behind 3051 gas station.
That gas station.
Like me, Dan, Stan, Bacon, B. Radley. Like that, those are the OG days.
Those are some studs that we hadn't seen in a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
See, I didn't know who Billy Buttercakes was.
A lot of people don't. OGs will remember.
But
Billy
you never
Buttercakes.
streamed Billy Buttercakes.
He's never been streamed. No.
Let's get. Can I, dude? I just kind of want to take a step back here. Can we talk about? And I know in the past there were some people that have come and gone and done interviews. But let's talk about the interview where Tony just straight outed you.
Okay.
That just taking y'all back. Oh my gosh, hairline, forehead, dude, you got a good hairline.
I've got a good hairline.
Anyway. Let's take a step back, y'all, and talk about Hammer. And I don't go all the way back, but I go a pretty good ways at this point. So let's take a step back and talk about Hammer. And I remember when I first got in, there were a lot of characters that you saw on Mr. Stream because Hammer was not streaming at the time.
Correct.
And there were a lot of characters that you saw on Tony's stream that you're going, who the heck is that? And it's character after character. I mean, character after character. I think one of the first nights I watched Mr. Samples was riding with Officer Messer in the State Patrol car. Just listen here, youngster. Just getting on it, just crawling all over him. Mr. Samples was one of the early ones. And then of course we had JJ and Gibbons.
JJ and Gibbons. Yep.
And then we had Wang and Jack.
Wang and Jack.
Wang is still around every once in a while.
Wang is still around. He's not. I have a couple times, but we've put him back up onto the shelf.
He's got a special place in TARP, and he's got he needs to stay in that.
He does.
spot.
Yes. We had Tay-Tay, but we killed him off.
Tay-Tay, we were talking in the car about Tay-Tay yesterday. Yep. You got Tay-Tay, you got Billy Buttercakes was one that's never been streamed. Who else has never been streamed? Have you had any other ones that? Drunk Bill, you streamed.
Drunk Bill's been streamed.
Okay.
Man,
you haven't ever streamed Big Bob. Did I just out you on Big Bob?
You did.
Oh, sorry. I think they added you. Somebody already said it.
Yep.
Sorry. Well,
who is Big Bob? Have no idea.
Outing Hammer. Talk about outing Hammer and Tony. So all these characters were on Officer Messer's stream, right? And I think you guys had a conversation beforehand with Tony going on.
We did
this interview.
So I remember we were in the VC, and he was like, "Man, I'm going to go on this YouTube thing, and it's going to be fun, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Dude, don't out us.
Yeah.
Like, let's keep it close to the chest." All right, man. And 5 minutes into the interview, he's, "Yeah, Hammer plays this guy and that guy," and I'm like, "Dude, that didn't last long, buddy."
It did not last long. I remember. I'm gonna be honest with you. So this is, and you know, us crazy TARP folks, we're weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have a tinge of weirdness to you can't join TARP. Okay, so if you're straight laced and normal, then you're not gonna make it in TARP. This is just part of it. But if you got that tinge of weirdness, even if it's your weirdness doesn't have to be my weirdness, and my weirdness doesn't have to be Hammer's weirdness. But you got to have that tinge of weirdness.
Yeah.
So I went through one night what I could access. You know, that time I wasn't on staff, so I couldn't see. I could just see the basic channels. and I'm going through going, I can figure out who this guy is. I'm smart enough
Oh,
that
yeah.
if I can go through some of these Discord channels, I will catch a comment or something here and there and figure out who this dude is. I had it pegged for somebody else. I could not figure it out. And I stayed up Sunday night and I watched, those interviews were on Sunday night.
Yeah.
I stayed up Sunday night and I watched that interview. And it was like my mind exploded.
It's, dude, just for me, when I go in or make a new character or play a new character, the whole goal is to not be recognized. I want don't give me RP because it's Hammer, or don't give me RP because it's Dexter or Tony or whoever. Give me RP because you don't know who the hell I am and you want to interact.
That's right.
That's what I want. I don't want anybody to know it's me. And that's the best feeling, is when somebody's like, I had no idea it was you. And it's like, dude, that's what I want. That was the goal. But with the voice changers and everything now, man, it's just like, voice changers are pretty cool, but it's just...
It's the RP
It's
that
the
kind of
RP.
makes it, yeah. And being able to play that. These are people that you meet and you think, I never thought I'd become really good friends with online, members, and then you get to come together at an event like this, man. It just makes you happy. Dude, I'm so excited, to be here and the things that we're doing. Bacon finally made it, y'all. Let's talk about your Leo experience. You're still a law enforcement agent.
I am.
Still active.
I am.
We'll talk about how you got into it, how long you've been doing it, and
Sure.
then we'll talk about kind of getting into TARP.
Sure. So I've been in law enforcement almost 20 years. March would be 20 years of being
Oh,
law
you're
enforcement.
old.
I know, dude. Chat's telling me thanks, Trav.
You're the second person that got heckled from the crowd. So
Yeah, so I've been in law enforcement for, like I said, 20 years. I'm old. I know it. I get it. I've been streaming since like 2018, actually. I found out that you could stream, which is the coolest thing ever. And I just started playing the video game. I think I started playing Fortnite, actually, believe it or not. That was kind of back in the day when Ninja and all them boys were playing Fortnite. So I was like, let's try it and give it a go.
they're all saying, what is Snipe going on about?
I'm not going on about anything.
Who's the one that causes you the most trouble?
Definitely Bobby.
Bobby, for sure.
Yeah, I mean.
And that's where that came from, right? Is because who's the one that's always going on about something?
It's always Bobby.
It's Bobby.
Like something, like he has something or the other, always.
Always. And it's, hey, Snipe, can I do this? Hey, Snipe, can I do that? Hey, Snipe, can you help me do this?
Wait, you are framing it wrong. He's like, Snipe, can we do this? Can you do this? Can you do that? That's how it should be framed.
Yeah, that's right, because he's not doing anything, right? That's awesome. What was harder, 5.0 or Outbreak?
Definitely 5.0.
5.0. A lot of
things went into it.
Okay. How did you find TARP?
So, like,
I think TARP found you.
Yeah. So 3 years ago, they reached out to me. Academy roleplay in general was having a lot of issues with stability and stuff. So that's why they hired me. So, yeah.
Okay. So we were having issues on the dev side. Tony kind of reached out.
Yeah.
And it's been a good relationship since then.
Since then, yeah.
Who is your favorite character that's not one of yours?
It's so tricky. I don't want to disappoint anyone. I watch a lot of people. Everybody's nice. So, but yeah, I mean, most of the time during dinner is when I watch the most. It's always Tony or Bobby.
As a dev, what do you find to be the hardest part of the job when working for TARP?
I mean, everybody is like, I don't see anything that is hard per se, because everybody's understanding. If something can't be done in one day, then they understand that, okay, we are not like on a deadline or whatever, right? Like, if it needs to be done, it will be done. It can be done in a day or it can be done in a week. It doesn't matter, right? Like, there's no stress about any part of this job.
They're all saying dealing with Bobby.
I mean, so I give Bobby a hard time. That does not mean I hate Bobby or whatever. It's just my way of showing, I guess, love for him.
Yeah, showing a little love. We just talked to Snipe, okay?
How did that go?
And,
He's right here.
Awesome. It was awesome. Snipe said that it's Bobby that's really the one that's going on about everything, and Snipe's not the one that's kind of going on. What are you going on about?
I don't know, buddy. I truly don't know. I don't even know what we're talking about right now. Snipe's been a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Thank God his wife's a sweetheart, or we'd have kicked him out a long time ago.
Holy. He said he loves you, BRG. He did say that in the interview.
Did you say you love me?
It's on stream now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did everybody clip that? Anybody clip it? Did anybody clip it?
What did he say last time you said that you love Snipe?
I can't say that. I can't say that. He said a bad word, and we don't use bad words, remember?
Bobby, what do you do outside of TARP?
I'm a construction worker.
Construction worker. Tell us a little bit about some of the projects you've been on. I know people are interested. Yes, you can.
They're confidential.
In the I didn't say your current project. Some of the projects you've worked on in the past. Tell us a little bit. You've been project manager.
No.
You've been, what do you call it?
Superintendent. It's a very that's a big title.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
Yeah.
As soon as you get promoted to that, you get to sit in the truck with the air conditioner on. Sometimes you can get an office.
What
Depends.
about the trailer? Yeah, do you get a trailer office?
Every now and then. Sometimes they're a little stingy. But I do industrial construction. So that's like your cement plants, power plants. We do no residential. I can't build any daggum houses or nothing like that. I can build a deck.
You're building Tony's house right now.
God almighty, I'm miserable. I've been working since Monday. He said, is he going to watch his back? Can I be truthful?
He won't watch it back, dude. There's no way. We're going 3 hours. He won't watch it back.
I got in on Monday. He said, hey, can you help me redo my stream room? I said, yes. He started playing Call of Duty. I was in the back drilling, hammering. He's just sitting there. And he's like, you want to keep going? I'm like, yeah, I guess. I don't know what to do, man. Like, I thought for sure, yeah. So it kind of got roles reversed. I was a supervisor and not anymore.
Yeah. Well, sidewalk supervisor.
Who, me?
That's what they said.
They say I'm a sidewalk supervisor?
And then they said you're really a forklift operator.
That's just...
You should have had me go before Bobby.
Why?
Because it's only going downhill from here. You know, with Bobby coming behind me, it could have went up. Now we're going down. I can't live up to this man.
Don't talk about it. You're one of the TARP OGs. How did you find TARP, number one? Let's start there. And then number two, what made you go, hey, I want to stream? And then what was that process?
Well, the whole streaming stuff I started in 2020, just streaming Warzone, and that come about when, of course, COVID hit. I was working as a cop on the road. I pulled up to my partner because we were kind of told, go sit in the parking lot, do as least as amount as possible, because of COVID, and if you get a call, then go to it. So I pulled up on him. He's watching people play Warzone. I'm like, what is going on? And long story short, I was like, this looks kind of cool. I started watching, which was like, Nick Merckx and people like that, and I bought me a PC, got going, and about 6 months into it, I used to go live on TikTok on my phone, sitting in my patrol car after shift. So after shift, I'd go home, sit in my patrol car, and I'd just go live, and it started blowing up. I mean, I'd have thousands of viewers in there. I guess just because I had a uniform on,
Yeah.
And people in the chat was like, you need to try GTA RP. I was like, what is GTA RP? I've never heard of that. And then next thing you know, people started talking about Officer Messer. And so I was like, okay. So I look up Officer Messer on Twitch. He had 14,000 followers at the time. I'll always remember that. And the reason I remember that is because I always told myself, if I can get 14,000 followers, I can have a community.
I can make it.
Like Officer Messer. So I always remember that. And so I started watching him, and I was like, I like this. Something's drawing me in this guy. I was like, he's kind of dorky acting, but I love him, So I just started watching, and I applied. And I got denied. Back then, I wish I could see that application. I bet it's awful. I had no idea what I was doing. So I got denied, but back then you had to wait a week before you could reapply. So I waited a week, and then I reapplied, and I got in.
Dude, we got you're the only person that have live people heckling you out here saying Pink Gang on top. I mean, I don't think we've ever had live hecklers.
Yeah.
This is the first one.
I've been heckled a lot today about other sports fans. Tenant go balls,
Yeah. I brag about you a lot. Okay, I do. I brag about you.
Bragging about you.
You probably should. I brag about you a lot because we've talked before in some of the things that we've discussed about the transition. From where you've been and some of the servers that you've played in before to TARP, and how. And we've talked to some of the newer people that have come over, and like, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not super easy being able to come over and go, hey, I'm used to making content that I want to make, that I really like, that I enjoy, and without restriction. And not that it's a restriction in TARP that's a bad thing, right? We're here today because we've had over 1,000 people bringing their kids out here to eat ice cream and play on jumpy houses.
It was my first time.
Hang out with you and meet you. Yeah, and we, you know, we give, like we just did the American Heart Association fundraiser. We do the there you go, and you did, yeah, you jumped on that, and then you know, the TARP family, the TARP community has done the Gamers Outreach for children. You know, so like once we're doing all this for children, there is a restriction. You know, there are things that we know we want to be able to portray. A content that people can turn on their 75-inch
whole
TV.
family,
The
sit
family
back
can
and
watch.
eat dinner.
Right.
100%.
So
It's definitely a transition.
let's talk about that transition from the previous flat content to the TARP move.
Well, I'm not gonna. When I first heard, I was nervous. You know,
Yeah.
because I've been doing something the same way, same for years. But the best way to put it is, you guys made it easy. Like when I first got in there, I was like, all right, I gotta be good. I gotta do this. Yada yada yada. I just started having so much fun. So much fun. Everybody was so welcoming, loving. Where I was like, this was easy.
Yeah.
And then when I started having people like, hey, we got you on the TV, like you said, I was like,
Yeah.
gotta be nice, gotta be good. And it was way easier than you thought. Like
Yeah.
it's so much easier to be, you know, nice.
Yes,
You know?
yes.
Like I thought it would be hard, and it helped me outside.
Put your
of
mic
this.
closer. Sorry, they get on to us.
Oh my gosh. But it helped me in the real world too. I have kids, you know what I
Yes.
mean, this and that, and it helped me clean up, you know, how I talk in the real world.
Yeah.
Because I'm training myself, you know, to be more proper, this and that, and it really helped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I come up with funnier names now for things.
You
since I
do.
can't use,
You
you
get a
know,
little
the
more
naughty
creative.
words.
Yeah.
Exactly. It definitely helps in that aspect. But it was scary, but you guys made it easy.
Well,
you
your,
guys really
your
did.
role play also shines through that. Like that's the thing. Some people like that their language is their role play. That aggression or however
Yeah.
they're going to respond is built into their role play. But your role play is very creative and comical and it comes with I love it, and it comes with having fun. So when
It
you're
really
doing
is.
when you're character, who's your favorite character that you play?
That I play?
Yeah.
Reggie.
Reggie.
It's Reggie, man.
By
Come on,
far.
Reggie's me.
Yeah, yeah.
Self-insert.
Reggie's self-insert. All right, who is your favorite character that is a TARP character that you don't play?
Let me see who's the closest to me so I don't get hit.
Yeah.
No, it would be Dan.
Dan.
When my first day in the city, he was the first person I talked to, and literally just took me underneath his wing, and he was my boy
Yeah.
for weeks on weeks. Still is, of course. But